During today's demonstration, I will try to showcase how a device can be enrolled to the Integra IoT server. There are several ways by which a device can be enrolled. The focus of today's video will be enrollment of a device by way of email invitation. So on the left-hand side, I have the device management dashboard loaded. As you can see, I have not logged in as yet. On the right side, I have a projection of a screen. This is a live projection of my personal device, by the way. So in order for an email invitation to be sent, I, as a device administrator, first off, need to log into the device management console and send out an email invitation. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to log in as the administrator, and I'm going to add a new user to the system. The user that I want to add is Dorothy, and the first name is also Dorothy, and the email address is Dorothy's personal email address. And I'm going to assign Dorothy the user permission, the user role. So these roles are just an aggregation of certain set of permissions. It dictates what a user can perform, the actions the user can perform on the system. So the user role, as it stands now, basically allows Dorothy to add her device to the system. So you can always go ahead and change this and maybe introduce new roles and change the permissions of existing roles. So now that I've added Dorothy as a user of the IoT server, an email invitation will be sent to her. So what I'm going to do next is log into Dorothy's email address, which, as you can see here, there is an email from the Integra device management server. So I'm going to go ahead and basically access that email. And as you can see, there is an email address to Dorothy from Integra. And there is a certain set of credentials listed in the email as well. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly jot down these credentials. So on top of these credentials, there is a link to a location from which I can download an agent for this device. So I'm going to go ahead and download that agent by clicking that link. As you can see, that agent is downloaded. So I'm going to go ahead and install this agent on this device. So this is the presence of the IoT server on your personal mobile device. This is the agent that enables the device management facilities that are being extended from the server. So now that it's installed, I'm going to go ahead and open it. The next thing that I'm going to do, as you can see, as I access this application, there is a disclaimer. So this is the this is a disclaimer saying that you can do these things, and these are the capabilities of the device. So I'm going to go ahead and say continue, and I'm going to proceed with the setup work profile option. So what this work profile option would allow me to do is it's going to create a separate partition where I can store things like sensitive data or work-related information on a separate partition. So when I do this, it's going to, so because it's a separate partition that gets created, it does not, so my personal data does not mix with the official sensitive information as such. And this work profile can be erased anytime from the via a command that is sent from the IoT server. As you can see, I also there was also an option for me to uninstall the current agent which is enrolled on the user's personal space, for which I said OK, and that that agent that we installed prior is now removed. So now our work profile is set up. So you can basically refer to the fact that a work profile has been set up successfully because there is a lock icon on the right hand side of the screen, if you can see. So what is next is for me to enter the details of the server that this device needs to connect to. Of course, when you customize this agent, this step can be automated, and because it's going to be a static address for the server's address can be burnt into the device, and you might and you don't have to prompt this user to enter these details. So I'm running this server locally, and my IP address as of now is 192.168.1.3, and the port on which the server is running is 8280. I'm going to go ahead and say start registration. And now I can go ahead and enter the credentials that I received via email for Dorothy. So I'm going to go ahead and basically enter Dorothy's username, and her password, FLRJ, capital N. And I'm going to hit sign in. So once I do that, I'm presented with a license agreement. So this is also something that you can customize. So there's a message that is being sent from the server. So you can integrate in basically showcase what is the policy of device management that concerns this device. And I need to grant IoT server agent the permission to perform certain actions on this device. And I need to dictate what data it can access as well. So as you can see, these kinds of data is accessible to the agent. So what's next is for me to enter a PIN code. So when certain elevated actions like erase the complete phone entirely is invoked from the server, these kinds of, so this PIN code needs to be verified by the user. So this happens because this is going to be a personal device, and the enrollment is going to be a bring your own device enrollment. If you are doing a corporately owned personally enabled device enrollment, these kinds of like PIN code setting can be avoided. As you can see, the device is now successfully enrolled. So let me go into my devices section, and this new device should be listed. So as you can see here, there's a Dream2 LTE because this is a Galaxy S8 Plus device. It's enrolled under Dorothy. So when I navigate as the administrator to my devices section, I can see all the operations that has been sent to the device so far. So let me quickly refresh these logs. And as you can see, these operations have successfully been completed. And if I were to go into my locations tab, I can see the device's location listed over here. So let's assume I want to send a command to the device. I want to send a message. So let's say the message is hello from Integra. And I'm going to go ahead and hit send to device. As you can see, the hello from Integra message just appeared, and that has been delivered. And let's say I want to lock this device. So I'm going to say locked by Integra, and I'm going to go ahead and send this to the device. So as you can see right now, the device's screen is unlocked. And soon as this message, soon as this command is received from the device, as you can see, it just went down. And as you can see, it is now wanting me to enter the PIN address to basically log into the screen. You can't see it from here, but my fingerprint scanner, which is on this device, is now deactivated, and I'm forced to enter the PIN code.
With this, we conclude our video demonstration on how you could enroll your device to Integra IoT server. For more videos like this, please visit our YouTube channel.